Right, we're all there.
How you doing now? All right?
I'm fine, mate. I'm fine.
Good.
And Martin's coming in because he's happy.
Yeah.
He's very happy.
must
Not
have
not like us, Alistair.
No.
He must
Morning,
have poured that
Martin.
other glass of wine.
Morning. Hello, Martin.
Morning.
Martin,
No wine for me, just beer today.
Hello, Doris.
we've had
Goat. Drinking goat.
Goat.
Greatest of all time.
We've waited a very long time for you to come in, but obviously you've been waiting for the result to come to match it.
It's funny how it's a coincidence, isn't it, Dave?
I know, great.
Well, I don't like turning up crying every week, or every fortnight.
Anyway,
I've been doing a bit of that as well, I can tell you.
I know the feeling.
It's a bugger of a league, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, where will Bobo be?
On his bike. Hey, not too right. Bobo. Good morning, Bobo. Where are you?
Bobo?
I'm located at Starbucks just near the Excel.
Ah, right.
I've got a little spot, so it's good. So it's good. So there shouldn't be any interference today.
Well, that's great. And you've got some sunshine there.
Oh, it's beautiful here. It's actually, I'm just so hot. It's just wonderful. I've just got sunburnt just walking down.
It's pissing down here.
It's
yeah. We've had some bad weather here, and it's not so dry down with you, is it, Martin?
Oh, it's been shocking. Yeah, it's actually gotten really bad in the last 24 hours, especially up the northern New South Wales, who've had some horrendous rain, and Melbourne as well. So the whole country's, doing it very tough.
Dear, oh dear. A friend of ours has just flown out to Sydney. He arrived probably yesterday. Brisbane. Oh, he's gone to Brisbane.
Yeah, Brisbane's not too bad. It's mainly the mid-north coast between Brisbane and Sydney.
Oh, okay.
Mind you,
terrible.
Stevie Watts put something on today about the Gold Coast. It looked terrible.
Look.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is, Mr. Grumpy.
Morning, Macca.
Morning, Becca.
Morning.
Oh, hey. Where is he?
Why would he be grumpy?
Oh, I don't know. He is, isn't he?
Well, he always looks grumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you are.
Hello, Macca.
Good morning, everybody. How are we
Good
all?
morning.
Good.
Morning.
All good.
Morning, Miss Debbie.
Morning, Debbie.
Morning.
Doris, did you bring a truck full of wine back?
I did. I brought a fair few back. Yeah.
Okay, so when are you booking dinner?
Quality stuff only, though.
Well,
not
rubbish.
rubbish.
I guess it's too good for him then, Doris. Doris, it must be too good for him.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say
He'll bring
too
a cheap
good for
shit
him.
when we go out.
But yeah, we don't drink quaffing stuff anymore, Dave.
No.
Oh, very good.
God, dear. Oh, the Queen has turned.
You mean that cheap old bottle shop stuff, Doris?
It's funny enough, we went to a place for dinner while we were in the Hunter, and it was in the Benin estate. Well, Benin is an awful wine. Absolutely awful.
Remember that? We drank that when we didn't
it
have
was about
money.
$2 a bottle, but the actual restaurant in this place we went to did the best food you've ever had in your life. We had this lamb shoulder dish that just fell apart as you put your fork into it.
What was that restaurant, Doris?
It was called Beam, Beame.
I know where it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing flash inside, but
It's like a courtyard as you walk in.
no. It's it's where all the locals eat. Yeah.
Well, the locals have got check shirts and no teeth. So how do they eat?
Well, that's right. Yeah. Well, that's why the meat's so soft, so they don't have to chew it.
Why aren't you wearing a check shirt then, Macca?
'Cause I'm not a local, dear.
She's a blowing, that one.
When did you get back, Martin?
Friday afternoon. Yeah, we
Olivia
only
was
went
down
up-
there yesterday marrying somebody.
All right, in the Hunter.
She had a wedding yesterday. In the Hunter. She said it was
Yeah.
poured.
Poured.
Absolutely poured.
Oh, what a
It
shame.
was funny
Oh.
because it rained during the night time, but during the day it was okay. We stayed at Chateau Elan, and
Yeah.
it was lovely.
Where you normally
It was
stay.
very nice. Yeah, yeah.
But you
At
asked us
Chateau.
to go with you, but that was the day of my daughter's wedding, so you must have changed.
Yeah.
dates, did you?
Yeah, it would. It was our anniversary as well, so that's why we went up there. But I had booked it for like 12 months in advance.
Yeah, I knew you had. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where's the
And
colonel
it's
tonight?
it's what's his anniversary, isn't it? That's why they're away as well, isn't it?
Colonel.
Steve Watts is
Stevie
Oh.
Watts, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
that's their anniversary as well.
They have long holidays.
Colonel's just going on one of his bi-monthly cruises with Sydney,
Yeah.
you know.
They do a lot of cruising, don't they?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Steve Walker's off and away as well. He's
So where's Steve?
I think he flew out to Spain. I think he was starting in Barcelona or somewhere like that to start with for a cruise. But I'm going to just contact Pete because Pete's not come in, and I think he might have forgotten it's an Aussie one. So will you excuse me? I will mute myself just while I give him a call.
You had a good win, Doris?
Australia's been bad. Sorry, the weather in Australia, I can't believe how bad it's been over this last year.
Yeah.
Past 2
Yeah,
years.
and it's no better at the moment. We were just talking about it. It's getting very bad up the mid-north coast around Lismore and
Yeah,
yeah,
it's ridiculous.
shocking.
Yeah.
But,
It's been really bad.
oh well,
Dave,
we just
Really?
need those
Yeah.
hot days to return to dry everything out. That's what we need.
Yeah.
I was just going to
Yes,
tell
Deb.
Dave. I just had a message from Phil Hutchinson's wife.
All right.
He passed away on Friday.
Oh, right.
Mm.
I think
Yeah.
he told me he hadn't been very well for some time.
Did you know him, Alistair?
Section
Uh,
waiter,
I don't know.
What's the surname?
Hutchinson,
Phil Hutchinson, section waiter.
good friend of Miss J's, and around that time,
Oh, right, yeah. I know
What,
the name.
what ship was he on?
Oriana.
Oriana, yeah.
Okay.
Didn't he go assistant head waiter as well, Deb?
Not sure.
I'm not
He
sure.
may have. Yeah, he may have. Yeah. Pancreatic cancer he had for 3 years.
That's sad.
Yeah, he was in hospital and he just got COVID, but he seemed okay.
Yeah.
Seemed to get over that, but yeah. don't know what
Yeah.
happened.
The pancreatic
Yeah, that was
cancer, you don't come back from that really, do you? Although having said that, I heard an interview the other day with Eric Idle, the Monty Python guy, and apparently he has come back from pancreatic cancer.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got a friend of mine who had it.
Yeah,
And
they caught it
were
very
able-
early.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were able to take away the cancer, but he has got other problems now. He's had it come back in other places, not on the pancreas. And funny enough, I was talking to him yesterday. I saw him and his wife out walking the dog, and I stopped the car and we had a chat for a little while. But
Yeah.
the survival rate now is slightly higher than it was at one time.
Is it?
That's it. Yeah. That's what Dave Sawyer. He had pancreatitis, I think it was. He didn't actually have cancer.
That's painful.
Yeah.
Pancreatitis. Yeah.
Yeah, because he died on the operating table.
Who?
Dave Sawyer did.
Dave
Did he?
Sawyer did. Yeah.
How old
Yeah.
was he, David? How old was he?
Oh, I don't know, because it's quite a long time ago. Because
I was going to say, yeah. He'd
I'm
been,
just trying to think. There was myself, Gizzy, John Lee, and his wife who went to the funeral. We were the only P&O people there.
So
in
what happened on the,
Southampton.
what happened, Dave? Why on the table? What happened?
Well, he collapsed at work, and they rushed him into hospital and found out he had pancreatitis. So they went to operate. I don't
Yeah.
know what they would have been doing, whether they, and he just didn't survive it.
Might have been his heart or something.
No,
Couldn't
no.
take
Well,
it.
it was all related to the pancreas.
Oh, is it? Gosh.
I can't remember when it was now. Gizzy might remember, but we went. I met them in Southampton. We went to the funeral and then, well, to the crematorium, and then there used to be a pub just down the road from it, and we popped in there and had a couple of drinks.
Okay.
But,
How come Gizzy doesn't come on the Aussie cribber?
don't know.
You should do.
Might be too early.
Yeah.
Well, what time is it there?
I'm back in. Pete, no reply from Pete, but his actual landline. Oh, sorry, his mobile phone was was recording.
He might have lost it. He might have lost his
He
mobile.
might have lost it. Yeah, he's probably still in Cardiff. Yeah, like the last one. But and Mick Macca, I don't know with Gizzy. He might have obviously morning commitments with whatever. I don't know, but it's a shame he can't work around it on occasions. But we'll mention it tonight if we see him tonight. We'll ask him because
I'll mention it because
yeah.
Alistair makes the effort, Bobo makes the effort, so it's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
actually,
but Ian, the only reason I make the effort is that I go out to the pub on a Sunday afternoon. And if I come on at 7 o'clock,
Don't,
it would be a
Alistair,
good idea.
don't tell them that.
I like
Alistair.
it.
Just say
Good
you enjoy
idea,
coming on.
You've got to work there. Yeah, it's great.
Where are you, Bobbo?
I'm in London, in Excel. The Excel.
Where?
Royal Victoria Dock. The
I
Excel.
never know where you're going to be.
Yeah, well, in a few weeks I'll be in Northern Ireland. I'll be taking the boat from Liverpool. Yeah.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
It's great, Bobo. We love all your reports from everywhere.
But let me tell you, I nearly wasn't here today because I nearly got run over. Yes, last night. My son and I were just walking across the zebra crossing here, just here, and a car came round the corner, incredible rate, and missed me by about an inch.
Don't tell me it was not Camilla in another mood.
Yeah. No, that was funny. That was funny. I was in shock, and the cyclist behind me, we just looked at each other because honestly, I could have knocked on where I am. There's a window here. I could have just done that, knocked on a window. She's as miserable as sin. Seriously.
Off with his head.
God, that's frightening.
Yeah, it was frightening when she looked at me.
Yeah.
She probably thought, oh no, not him again.
Yeah, not him again.
Yeah.
He's like a stalker. Yeah.
Because you stalked him in Cardiff, didn't you? You were down there with him then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a closer look, I've changed my mind there.
Unbelievable. Oh dear, oh dear.
My glasses just got fogged up there. I don't know, just clean them.
You're getting too excited, Bobo.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, dear. Gotta laugh.
Oh dear. So now then, for all of you down under. Oh no, because Fruity's not here at the moment. For a sporting one, then I was watching Australia flipping Scotland. What was it? 84-0
84 0 or something. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, sorry, Alistair. No, I didn't.
You're there, are you, Alistair?
Sorry.
Yeah, but to be honest,
rugby league's not a big thing up here.
No.
if they played that game in Sydney, they'd have nobody turn up to watch it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It's sad, isn't it? We've got it's a great game out here, but nobody really, and they've just spent a shitload of money building these new stadiums. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
People don't go to the games, and yet you got more, crowd going to see Mansfield Town or Bristol Rovers or something.
Oh yeah. No, they don't get as big a crowd as Bristol City, though, do they? Martin.
Well, I heard Nottingham Forest are going to get a bigger crowd now.
Yeah, yeah.
They've always had a big crowd, Ian. If you do follow the attendance
Here we
records.
go.
I don't
Yeah.
normally follow second division teams, so I'm sort of unaware.
Oh, no, you're obviously not up to speed then of who's in the Premier League anymore. But,
Well, I've just only realised they've got up.
Right. Well, now look,
Well,
ladies
I'm
and
sure I
gentlemen,
could name all of them.
Of course you could, Fruity.
Fruity.
Who's coming
We only mentioned the sporting. Well, I saw you left the table for a minute. So, but you're back now. So,
Oh, it was it was nothing to do with that. I've had a
no, we didn't start till you'd left the table.
I've had a stinking cold and I needed to go to the bathroom and blow my nose, and I didn't have a,
Oh, blood. No boiled potatoes on at the moment.
no. We're going to have bacon sarnie when this is over.
Oh, lovely. No, when I called Fruity, and it was to do the test for the Zoom. Make sure it was flipping going to work. We didn't want to actually. Well, it'd be nice to press the button and invite the whole of the Australian and New Zealand crew all in at once by pressing one button on the messenger, and then you had about 100 people trying to come in. And they were at Pete. When was it Pete or Steve Walker pressed the button? Yeah,
Pete, I think.
Oh God! But we did a test, and of course, Fruity said, "Dave, bear with me." He said, "I've just got to go and check the spuds because." But this is not just on one occasion, Fruity. Any time of day or night, he's got spuds on the flipping boil. I don't know what it is.
Well, it must be that time. I normally do it in the afternoon. That's why.
I'm impressed, very, very impressed.
But I don't have to do any today because I'm having a rump steak with chips and salad. So
Oh, for what? Lunch?
no dinner.
For dinner.
Oh, dinner, nice.
Rump
Yeah,
steak there. Oh.
I cooked the steak this afternoon in the air fryer,
Obviously, the pension was
Oh,
paid
did
this
you?
week. There was it.
and then
Obviously, the pension came in this week.
well, I tell you what, when it did come in,
terrible.
when it did come in, which I think was the end of last week, it went out very, very quickly. Both the state pension and the merchant navy ones, very quickly.
Oh,
What are we having tonight? Beef.
Last week Fruity was in Weymouth and he was with the peanut gathering. It was another ship.
Oh. Did you go to Gravesend, did you, Dave?
No, it was they actually changed the name of it this year. Well, it started off as a Peanuts reunion, but they changed it to a Merchant Navy reunion this year because it was open to everybody. But that was how it sort of started.
So who went?
Yes, I had 3 drunken days with Dixie.
Oh my God.
TV only lasted 1 day, and Huey Gayton just about lasted 3 days.
I saw a photograph of Huey. He looks well.
Yeah. And we also met up with Carol and Seagull, and we had dinner with them actually on the Saturday night. Yeah.
Where was that,
Lisa
Dave?
Good, Weymouth.
On Weymouth. Oh, nice.
Weymouth.
Nice place.
I'll tell you where we stayed. We stayed in Paul Farwell's pub.
Oh yeah.
I tell you
He's
what, I
got a-
saw that photo of Paul Farwell. He's put some weight on, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew. No.
Yeah. He owns a pub which has got it's called the Railway Tavern, and right adjoining it
Where?
is the Clifton Hotel. You've got the Clifton Hotel and the Railway Tavern.
Where about, Pretty?
We told you, Weymouth. Open your ears.
Weymouth. Keep up to speed, Macca. Weymouth.
All right, I'll be asking questions later. I'm just taking
Is he
notes.
losing the
Switches off. Let me tell you, he switches off all the time.
Have
When
another
was he
drink.
ever on? Debbie, when was he ever on?
Yeah, I don't know. He hears what he wants to hear.
I don't know how he goes with this Uber driving, I tell you.
So, Macca, have you been busy going, with the runs to the airport and such?
Flat
like?
out, mate. Flat out. I've got another driver on practically full time now.
Wow, that's brilliant.
Just can't handle it. I don't know. I had to work today. I didn't want to work today. I had a christening to go to, so I did a 5 a.m. Left the house at 5 a.m. and then went to the christening. Left the christening early. Came back here, took someone else out to international, and then met somebody at domestic and took them back. And I was determined to be on tonight, so I didn't take any more bookings today.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you very much for your effort, Macca. All right, but just to let you know, with all the weddings that have been going on, it's a foregone conclusion that it will be a rollover. You're now going to get a lot of christenings coming up anyway. So,
well, we got one wedding to go. It's got to get rid of one more.
Yes. And then it just continues. Then this is marvelous. We love it.
Well, we're back over in July we are coming to London. I'll give you the dates. We decided we are coming to London.
Wow.
So we'll be in London in June.
So Fruity, it looks like there could be a three greyhound return.
3 greyhounds. Yeah. We want the 3 greyhounds.
That was great. Great. Yeah, honestly.
And we want Sweet Caroline there again.
It just went through my
still
mind.
Around.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll use their music this time because it's louder and better. And Bobo, you know what's going to happen, so you'll be there, won't you?
I know. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Yeah.
But even if you're living in London at the time, still come with the pull-along drag bag.
Oh, I'll bring the drag bag along. Yeah.
Messages.
Okay.
Funny. It was a great time, though, wasn't it?
It was meant to be.
Belgrave.
Yeah.
No,
We're staying at the Park Grand, London, Kensington,
We're not sure.
wherever that is,
That's
Right.
one we're looking at.
That's near Harrods.
or the Belgrave Hotel, wherever that is. Where's that, Bobo?
Sounds of it.
Belgrade. I think that's a spare room just above the 3 greyhounds, if I remember correctly.
That'll do. That'll do.
You can just pop down.
It'll bring back happy memories of Worcester.
Oh, yeah.
That was great. Hopefully you won't get disturbed by the bins being empty.
Oh, them fucking bins.
You have a few problems with the bin men.
Oh my God. It was just that where we were, there was a side alley where they had the great container for all the bottles, empty bottles and rubbish.
No.
And then that used to get loaded up, and then a lorry would come by to bang it and crush it and push
What
it.
time was that, Dave? 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock?
Yeah,
something like that.
Exactly. It was unbelievable. Really early. I think it was probably even earlier than that.
Yeah, it was.
And of course, Doris, Ingie booked my room next to his, right in the cheap area.
but
To be honest, Dave, Macca was probably responsible for half of those bottles going in the bin.
That's
Oh,
right.
how dare you dare. I was
in fact,
You know
what
he
he was
will.
doing, he was just opening the window and throwing them straight out into the bin.
You're a bunch of bitches. You all are.
Hey, do you mute him, Dave?
Who's
Dave, which
first?
button it is to mute him?
What was that, Fruity?
I said, which button is it to mute him?
Tell me when you find it.
Oh dear.
I heard a good one today. Paddy walks into a pub. And he's got dog shit all up his hand and his arm. And he says to the boy, he says, for fuck's sake, you see what I nearly stood in?
Did you hear it?
Didn't get it.
No,
I didn't hear it.
Say
I
that
got
again.
it.
Paddy walked into the pub and he's covered in dog shit all down his hand and his arm. And he says, for fuck's sake, did you see what I nearly stood in?
Oh God. Yeah, we've got Alfie with us, you know, a friend of ours dog. He's here for a couple of weeks and took him out for a walk the other day. You've got Alfie, haven't you, as well? Debbie?
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, where's our
Yeah.
office?
But anyway, we've gone to Hengistbury Head. I don't know if any of you know it. It's near Christchurch, near Bournemouth, and all the rest of it. Anyway, lovely place. So he decides to do what he needs to do. So I then get the little bag out, and I grab it to bag it. You know, flipping it. I think the bloody, you know, the bag's got holes in the
Oh, yeah.
to carry him. Well.
Oh no!
Oh my God!
Oh,
And
no.
I've got all over my hand, and Pat's there, and the language I'm using is it's not for country file, you know. I mean, it was, oh my God!
Is it your dog?
Well, he is at
Alfie.
the moment. It's not. We're looking after him.
Alfie.
And what size dog is he, Dave?
He's. Hang on. Quickly, yeah.
So whose dog is it?
Martin, all you need is a ruler.
Oh, I've got to change.
I only ask because I walk a ridgeback every day, and
Oh,
I see the size of the stalls that they
Oh,
produce.
God, yeah, I can imagine.
You know,
Well, he is Rhodesian, so he'll be a big boy.
Let's have a look.
yeah.
Dave, I don't know what you've done, but your screen has all gone weird.
Yeah, I'm going to just change virtual backgrounds to clear.
Have you got something?
No, don't worry. It's the lighting.
Yeah.
Where's the lighting? Virtual background. I wanted to put
Not drinking.
clear.
He's probably waiting to have dinner. What are you having for dinner, Martin?
I've got some nice pork chops that I'm doing in the air fryer. I'm marinating them.
Everyone's
And
got
I've
air
made
fryers
it-
except for us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
One.
they're not, I wouldn't say they're the best. It's a good one. It's a really good one. Oh yeah, nice
we should
dog,
get one.
Dave. Yeah.
Is
Oh look!
Oh, it's
look
like
at him.
a little scruffy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Uh,
not.
Yeah.
good boy. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
well,
it.
you've obviously been overfeeding him, Dave.
Hey, after that, we've stopped. We cut his food down by half.
We used to have a chihuahua, and their stools were about the size of a peanut.
Yeah, I was going to
So
say
that
they're
wasn't
tiny,
too bad,
tiny.
you know.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't worry that don't tread on them. Chihuahuas.
Yeah, we had a Korean neighbor in our last place, and when the parents came over, they had a dog. They got a dog, and we used to talk over the fence. And I said to him, "You like dog?" He said, "Dog, good dog, dog." He said, "Before eat dog, now walk dog."
They did not. Man, God.
Oh dear. Yeah.
That's why there's no dog legs on Korean golf courses, isn't it? They ate them all.
Yeah.
Oh, dog legs.
Oh.
So whose dog is it?
Oh, it's a lady who lives in the village. She's away on the Queen Mary actually at the moment with her son. They've gone over. He lives in New York, and so they're sailing over, and he's going back home, and she's going out there. She's
Alfie, stop.
But haven't you got a dog already?
with the other one we have is Rocky, but he's down at his other family. We sort of dog share him. It's more the other family, but it's the other family's dog, daughter's dog.
Oh
But
no!
we look after him quite a lot, especially because when they go to Australia, because they go down to Oz, because that's where our friend's husband is now in Brisbane. He flew down the other day because he's got family out there, and that's
Okay.
so when they go like you go for weeks. You know, if you're going to travel,
Yeah.
you'll be
Few
away.
weeks, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he's away for about 5 weeks now, but the wife stayed home this time, so Rocky doesn't need to be with us. But in fact, Alfie met up with Rocky the other day. They both went out for a walk together.
We have another Alfie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got an Alfie.
Oh,
There's that.
I love it. I love it how people call their family pets human names, you know.
Well, what do you call yours? Dog?
No, well, we had a dog called Bailey, but I've known people. I've got neighbours who've got a dog called Vincent or Roger.
yeah, yes, yeah, yeah.
You know.
What's
Mine-
Chris's
Really
name?
normal
Mine's
names
called
now.
Buster.
Alan
Yeah, we've got one called Alan. My nephew's got a
in London.
Alan.
dash out in London called Alan.
Alan.
He calls his dog Alan.
No.
You met him, Chris. Dave? Chris, my nephew.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he got-
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
and now he's split up with his girlfriend. So they've got
Co-parent.
co-parenting. So they got
Well, not so much.
so he takes the dog one
blimey.
weekend, she takes
Well,
the next one.
they've
Yeah,
stopped
because Chris came on, then we went for the
To the
dinner
restaurant.
with the lovely Chinese, wasn't it? With Chris.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but is he okay?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
well-
he's fine.
Well, she didn't know whether she wanted a man as a partner or a woman. So I suppose it's
Oh, I know
she's
the
decided.
feeling. I know the feeling.
Chris is fine. He's
Oh,
fine.
good.
He was over for the wedding. Yeah, he's fine.
He's
Got
happy.
it. Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
He had his Alistair, you'll love this. He had his tartan trews.
Oh, right.
Both of them had their tartan trews because they won't wear the kilt because it's too much regalia to bring over, right?
Yeah.
So
Too
there's
heavy.
too much flopping around with the sputting
And everybody keeps saying, "Oh, what have you got on you?"
Yeah.
Pure.
So anyway, they came over with their trews and they had their tartan, the Mitchell tartan. And Stuart, my eldest nephew, he's the one that bought Jane Austen's house. He's very conservative, very proper.
All right.
And
Well,
so he's got his brogues with his trews, right, which are the
Yeah.
shoes you're supposed to wear. Well, Chris comes out and he's got these patent blue and velvet
Velvet.
shoes with a tassel on it.
All right.
And someone said to him, why are you wearing those shoes? He says, oh, for two reasons. He says, one, my brother hates it. And two, my uncle Ian loves it.
and he left them here free.
And he left them.
I was
for
going
me.
to say, you must want a pair like that, dear.
I've got them.
Very got a pair, Dave.
They match. They match.
Uh,
They match something. His
Steve-
jacket. They match
Stevie
his jacket.
Stevie
Yeah, I've got
Watts
them.
sent the message in. Have a good one tonight. Regards to all. Well, he's in Wet and Windy at the moment, isn't he? Where he,
He sent a
Yeah.
message saying that
Yeah.
you'd need a boat to get to the nearest Wi-Fi.
yes, yeah. And Steve Walker can't come in because they charge too much for the Wi-Fi on the ship.
What ship's he on, Dave? Yeah.
Oh, blimey. Fruity, can you help me out on that one?
no, I don't. I was just trying to think. I can't remember what he said he was going on, to be honest.
It's
Was
not.
he
even
going back
appealing.
on Princess again?
He's done a few, hasn't he?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Doing a few.
yeah. It's
Can't
good.
keep up.
Karen, his girlfriend, really enjoys it as well. You know, so
Oh, that's good.
She's lovely,
Yeah.
lovely lady.
yeah, she is
Yeah, really nice.
very, very, very.
Anyway, chaps, I'm going to have to shoot off. I've got to. My
Martin.
wife's just got out from work, and I've got to get dinner on the go.
Doing
They
the
get
cooking,
dinner
aren't
ready.
you?
Good boy, eh?
Lovely seeing you all again. Anyway,
Nice to
See
see
you
you,
later.
Martin.
Well,
Hey,
when-
Doris,
Right.
take care, mate.
okay.
Take care.
Enjoy your
All
pork
right.
chops.
So,
I'll speak
Love
to
to
you
see.
during the week, Doris.
Okay. All right,
During the
mate.
week. Okay, yeah, bye.
Cheers,
See ya.
Martin.
Bye.
See ya.
Take care. Flipping that. Yeah, it's nice to see Martin. Yes.
Yeah.
What was it? What
We,
was
we
it?
don't see him much, do we?
We don't see a lot of him now.
No. I think we're in Sydney.
Is he near to where you live?
No, but probably a good hour.
So where does he live, Macca? Martin?
St Clair, Penrith.
Oh, Penrith, Penrith, right. Yeah, it's a fair way out, isn't it? Yeah.
We should make an effort.
We do make an effort. There's a
There's a lot of efforts put in actually, but some
your ship,
aren't
yeah.
as putting in as much as others.
there's a place out where he lives and it's a club and it's run by I think I told you this before. It's run by the son of a guy who worked on the ships. Remember who it is, Deb?
Who was that?
He was an entertainment leading hand, entertainment officer. I should have asked Doris when he was on. And he runs this nightclub sort of place.
Oh yeah.
Dinner nightclub.
Oh.
And his father was his father was on before him.
Bobby Bradford. Bobby Bradford.
Yeah, Bobby Bradford.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, hang on. That's my dog.
That's your dog.
Foster.
I thought it was your doorbell, Al.
I thought it was a dog in the Starbucks. I was looking round.
I know. I was wondering what it was.
Bobo, is there actually anybody in Starbucks, or is it just you?
No, it's quite busy. I just got a little corner, so I've done really well. I'm sort of close
You're
to
in
the
Starbucks.
walkway at Excel, where the exhibition centre is.
Right.
So
Are you expecting the naked cyclists to arrive?
Well, normally I would be in that location this morning, but because it's raining, I've changed my location. I did walk over there, and I thought, if it's not raining, I would do that. Yeah, just to see what happens. Yeah.
Is it getting cold over there?
It's
got
not
a
too
jumper
bad, I don't think. No, I've got
No?
a jumper on, but it's not bad. No, it's not too bad at all. So I was back in
It was
Cardiff.
18. Yeah, sorry.
It's not bad
It was
at all.
18 degrees on Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Well, that's what we've got at the moment. If that, we haven't had a spring at all. Like it's just been
Horrible.
cold
Oh.
and rainy.
I was so
Yeah.
disappointed when I got back to Australia and the weather. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still wearing a jacket, Bubba.
oh no.
yeah.
It shouldn't
I'm still wearing
be. What is it? October, end of no. God, it should
Yeah,
be.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a
nice weather.
zip-up jacket every morning now.
That's
Right.
great.
Yeah.
Right.
It's still chilly.
But it should get better for you, shouldn't it? It should be.
Oh, well, they reckon
Oh, they say it's going to be a wet
it's
summer.
going to be a
don't
wet summer. Well,
Yeah.
we're going to piss off back to Europe anyway.
I must admit, when I came out in October in 2017, it wasn't particularly good then. I don't think I put shorts on for about 3 to 4 weeks.
Oh, didn't you? You could.
No,
They've changed
no.
the fortune now, Dave. They've got outside seating now. They
Yes,
closed
I know.
one side of
Yeah.
the road.
Elaine Denmead sent me a picture of it.
Mm.
Yeah,
They've pedestrianised one side of George Street, haven't
Yeah.
they?
correct. Yeah, which makes it harder to get into the
Yeah.
ship terminal. You know, you got to
Oh,
go
yeah,
all the way
you
around
go
now to
all the
drop
way
people
around.
off,
Yeah. Mm,
You know, which is a pain in the ass. But it's
yeah.
better for obviously businesses. You know?
Yeah, it's a nice atmosphere with all the chairs outside.
Yeah,
and that.
it's lovely.
If you get good weather, it's good.
I think they should block it off altogether. You know, if they're going to block one way, you know,
Yeah.
People have to be able to drive down that way.
why?
It's hard to get to otherwise.
So which way does the traffic flow then? Does it
Go
flow
from the ship to the city? From the ship to the
Right.
city rather than the city to the ship, right?
That
So
little
you're passing-
monorail, not the trains.
The fortunes will all be on your right hand side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you go down and go under the railway line, basically, then, under the railway bridge.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Follow the tram.
Yeah, the tram. That's what I was trying to think of, but not monorail, because monorail went years
Yeah,
ago.
you go onto the tram now, yeah.
It's all right though. It just takes a little while though. Sometimes I just would rather take the train, to Central.
But are they still extending that tram line from wherever it started? Because it terminates at Circular Quay, doesn't it, that end?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
where does it go the other end?
Ramwick.
That's a
Moore Park?
Ramwick, yeah.
Randwick.
Through Moore Park, isn't it?
They should have put it all the way down
Oh,
to
right.
Bondi, but they didn't.
Yeah,
Right.
Where the stadium is.
Yeah, we got a big new stadium there now,
Our Roosters.
which is magnificent. They've got Justin Hems, Bobo.
Oh, okay.
He's got all the catering.
Maryvale
He's got all the catering
Yeah.
rights there, Maryvale. So the
Oh,
food's
yeah,
really
yeah.
good for a stadium.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, you got basically you got fine dining and certain.
Yeah, so Justin Hems has got some good properties, hasn't he? He's quite successful.
Yeah.
Oh, they all do well. Every one of them.
Mm.
Yeah, they all do well. It's very lucky. Very clever.
So the Colonel's on this huge, horrible ship.
Oh, is it a massive one? massive.
I don't know what he's on.
Slides and everything on it. Isn't it?
Oh, blimey.
What is it, like 5,000-6,000 people or something?
Oh,
No,
If
that's
it's
too
the one
much.
that I saw in the video, yeah. Unless
I couldn't think of anything worse.
no.
If it's a big, I hate those big ships.
Yeah, that's too much. Too
I
much.
don't understand why the people want to go on them. They're horrible. You may as well stay in a big hotel.
Yeah, well, they used to say, well, over here as well, they said the big ones, and I'm not knocking what the one Colonel's on, but they used to say it's like Butlins on.
That was afloat.
And I think it's just a huge complex like they have on land, and they've just got it all happening on the ship.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, well, we call it a floating RSL club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Not as many pokies though.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Which one's got Central Park in it? One of the big American ships. What's it called? The World, not the World, is it? One of them.
Yeah,
Anyway.
the world's where they live on. They buy their own
Oh,
cabins.
there's one where they've got like Central Park and all the cabins. A lot of them are inside cabins, looking down on like Central Park.
Oh,
Tried to make it.
is that
New
going to be
York.
one? Is that one like one of the navigators, something of the seas?
Yeah, it's Royal
Yeah.
Caribbean, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
it
Yeah, it'll be Royal Caribbean. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I think it is. Yeah, huge. But that wouldn't appeal to me.
Optimum of the Seas or something.
Yeah, it's like Quantum,
Oasis?
is it? I was
Quantum
going to say
Seas.
Oasis. It's like a massive atrium, isn't it? But it's got trees and grass and all that sort of thing in it.
I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
They're not ships anymore, are they? They're just. Like,
No.
Well, they're like a
wouldn't say
little city, little town, whatever, isn't it? It's just,
yeah.
and it's got everything on there. It's not. It's lost its feel.
Yeah. But could you imagine trying to find your way around there? Like, how long would it take to find your way from one end to the other? I mean, it's so big.
Have you heard from Bacon, Freddie?
I rang him a couple of days ago because I spoke to Paul the other day.
Katarski.
And, yeah.
How is he?
Well, he's got lung cancer,
Oh
Oh
god.
dear.
and he had to have a camera down this week because they think it might have spread to the liver or trying to get to the liver.
Oh goodness.
And it's T4 as well. So
Yeah.
he's just waiting now for I think to see the oncologist and what have you. And I told Alan, and Alan said he'd ring him, but Alan doesn't like ringing people and talking about that sort of thing. So
Yeah.
No.
but no, I
Can't
spoke
hear
to
any more
Paul
bad
twice.
news.
I spoke to Paul twice this week. So yeah,
I'll give him my love if you talk to him again.
yeah. Well,
How does he sound? How does he sound, Dave?
well, when I spoke to him this week, he sounded a bit more upbeat, but before he wasn't. And I think it's because things weren't moving. You know, it's like he went to the hospital to have a camera put down, and they didn't tell him to stop taking a certain medication, so they couldn't do it. So we had to wait another week.
Oh, no.
And then it just seems to be dragging on with him.
Yeah.
You know, mine's the opposite. I saw the oncologist on Tuesday, and I've got a letter come through for an appointment in April, a follow-up appointment. You know,
April.
So yeah, well, I saw him on Tuesday to discuss my treatment plan,
Yeah.
and I'm going to start the radiotherapy in January, which will last for 4 weeks, and then in April is the follow-up to it.
So why aren't they doing it straight away? Why are they leaving it till January?
Well, Bobo can explain this as well. But it's because I'm on hormone therapy first.
Oh yeah.
And you have to
Oh,
have the
that's right.
hormone therapy before they do the radiotherapy.
Okay. Okay.
So,
So they're happy with you at the moment?
well, you know, I saw him to discuss the options, and
Yeah.
we touched on brachytherapy, and he said they could refer me, but I decided to go with the external beam. You know, they did talk about the active monitoring again, but as I said to Bobo, I wasn't really happy about doing that.
Mm.
So I've been through all this completely. Yeah, it's awful. Yeah. Mine was quite high. I had the radiation and everything. Yeah, in 5 years ago. Yeah. So
5 years, is it?
yeah, but I was very happy this week because every every 4 months I'm supposed to have PSA level tests. Well, because I was traveling a lot, it spaced out to 6 months. Anyway, I had a low PSA level. I've just got the results, so I'm all good at the moment. So yeah.
Oh, that's great.
mm,
Good news.
Yeah, well, you look good,
Mm.
Bobo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, you
also
do, bro.
exercise is one of the key things to, try not to lie around. Try, especially when you get a bit older. It's good to just walk, even if you can't walk a lot, just get out, do something for half an hour.
Yeah.
So I'm on the bike all day. I'm an outdoor person, so I cannot. My son, my family, my daughter, even in Sydney, said, "Bobo, you're never home. You're out. You're doing these things." So I just think being positive is one of the things that does help you.
Yeah.
Try and be as positive as what. And I, guys, I enjoy my life. I have fun. And I do what I can do. I get out. I'm one of these people that can't stay home, but life's to be enjoyed. So yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting
Sure.
through it. Yeah, yeah.
What about your partner, Bobo? What's happening there?
Well, it's at the moment going through difficult times because her father is still, well, I hate to say, still hanging on because he's terminal. And at the moment, this is all happening. So there's a lot of things happening in the Philippines at the moment. But we're still hoping, but I don't know what's going to happen when he passes. So it's one of those things. The poor guy, I feel sorry. I mean, he's been suffering really badly, this last 2 years. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Yeah, but I'm one of those guys. I do have a plan, but nowadays I don't get too phased if things change.
No.
I'm a great believer with what will be in our lives will be. And if it's not meant to happen, it's not meant to happen. So another, if a door closes, I'll open the other door. So yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Anyway, let's not dwell on all these.
No, exactly. I was going to say.
One final question.
Yes.
Cardiff, did you see a property that took your fancy?
No, I looked at quite a few actually. I've just come back yesterday. Matt and I went up to Cardiff yesterday to look at an apartment. So, not at the moment. We're still looking. I might broaden my outlook because I'm going over to Northern Ireland in 2 weeks. And I think I'm going to be there till Christmas. So I might even look at property there. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I haven't. We did look at one yesterday, but it didn't suit us. But yeah, it depends what comes up. Yeah, we're just going to buy a 2-bedroom flat or a 3-bedroom house. We're not quite sure yet. We'll be looking at flats at the moment, just more as an investment. Well, I can just put some things there. To me, I'm all over the place. So yeah, I just I put
just a base.
Yeah, just as a base.
Good to have a base.
Yeah. So that's about it.
Northern Ireland?
My twin brother has moved over there 6 months ago. So he's in half an hour from Belfast in a place called Lurgan, a very beautiful town. So I'll be there. I think I'm going to go about the 6th of November. We're going to catch the ferry across from, I was going to go up to Scotland, Alistair, and catch the ferry across from there, but I think I might go to Liverpool and catch the Stena Line one across from Birkenhead. So I've done it before. So it's an 8-hour trip, but to me, I'm not in a hurry. So yeah. I'm not in a hurry.
All these options.
Yeah. And I've got some good friends that I must come to Scotland. What's Inverness like, Alistair?
Oh, it's lovely.
I have
it's
a
just
friend.
It's small. It's not big.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
It's a lovely city.
I might come to Inverness actually because my friend keeps on inviting me. They've got a beautiful house in
quiet.
the country. So it's a small place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a small place, but the Black Isles up there, which is just north of Inverness,
Right.
Keswick Bridge. But it's a lovely place.
Yeah, they're about half an hour from Inverness driving. So, but it's
You can go to the Isle of Skye from there.
Can you? Oh, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Not from Inverness. Well, you can, but it's a long,
No.
long
You can.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it's not,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, but and you've got the airport there as well.
Yeah,
Inverness,
there's an airport there. Yeah.
so that's handy.
Yeah.
oh yes, David, aircraft do fly up that far.
They fly all over, Macca, but it's where they can land.
Where they
Why
can
does
land.
it do this? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can't just land anywhere, all right? Right.
Put him in his place, Dave.
It has to be said, Debbie, and it's
Yes.
now been done. All right.
Here's the person coming out.
I saw your interview today.
Oh,
You put that
yeah, I
up.
saw that as well.
That was
It was
good.
very good, David. Yes, very good. Your interview with Channel 4, was it?
I don't know which one was that one.
No, it was the one with the actor.
Came up today.
Oh,
I
oh,
don't
yeah.
believe it.
I
That one.
can't believe it. Yeah, Richard Wilson.
Yeah, Richard Wilson.
You really took the piss out of it. It was really good. You sort
Yeah,
of
but
subtly sort of pissed
Yeah.
on his fireworks, you know?
Correct. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah.
Very
I
you,
remember
David.
that,
Very
yes.
you.
Yeah. He said, that's right. He said, what? He said, what's your oppo? What's he like? And I said, yeah,
Oh, that's right.
That's
Oh,
right.
no.
Yeah, yeah.
he's a
He's
she.
a
You know, I
she.
remember that. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that was
It was-
good.
Well, he could have said that with us, and it was still a he.
Saying that all, yeah. Do you know, well, you would have known it because in that thing, I think the chief engineer spoke to him as well, and both Greenock, that's where he came from, Richard Wilson.
Oh,
Yeah,
near the
he's-
cross.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The one who was on. Did you know Richard Wilson? Had you heard of him in Australia? Had you watched? Did they send
No.
out One Foot in the Grave? It was a comedy.
No, never. No, I hadn't heard
Who
of him.
is he?
I
Dave?
recognised
Sorry.
the voice, but I didn't recognise. I did recognise the face, but I couldn't have put a name to it. No.
Where was that? Where was it?
It's
You
Facebook,
should know
Stevie.
him because he was Mr. Grumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't your relation, was he?
I said no. Right, I know. You see, I knew this would happen.
Yeah.
Knew it.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, Facebook.
There it is. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
5
If you
years
look
ago.
If you look on
Steve Walker put it up.
YouTube and look up Richard Wilson,
Yeah.
it will show you some of the One Foot in the Grave.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Richard Wilson, YouTube. Okay.
Mm,
Wilson, I'll have to have a look.
Yeah, One Foot in the Grave was
mm.
is the sort of series of comedies that he did.
Oh, I know who he is now. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I know who he is. Yeah.
Tell you what I'm watching tonight: Gangs of London, second series.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good show, Macca.
Great show.
Yeah. Another good show is London Kills.
Oh,
London
It's on
Kills.
BBC iPlayer. That's a great show.
sounds very, very friendly, Bobo.
Yeah.
Is that a night out at the Three Greyhounds?
Wait, where was this Three Greyhounds?
Where was
It's
it?
a pub in
Soho.
Soho.
Soho, near
Soho.
Leicester Square, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Not
Yeah.
far from
Will
Leicester.
you come?
But,
It's not far from Leicester Square. Me and Alan always meet there. That's where we meet normally in London.
Mm.
And we have a
Alright.
couple of drinks there. Then we have a mince down Old Compton Street because he likes to sit in the window in
Varda.
Compton.
Who?
Just Varda the
Well,
old.
Alice.
Al,
Alice.
Alistair, will you come down with Ali when we come over in July? In June?
I'll try it. I never know what she's doing with her work. That's the problem.
Well, if we give you enough notice and then
Oh, yeah.
try and get
I
a
would
hotel
try.
near us, all right? Get a hotel
would-
near us. So we're
Yeah.
Dave, you have to make sure Alan comes.
yeah. Make sure Alice comes, Fruity.
Yeah.
He was hacked this week, wasn't he?
He was what?
Hacked.
On his
He was
computer.
asking to be a friend.
Yeah, we got friend requests.
Oh yeah, he
Alan,
was
Alan,
hacked. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
But that's not
because I
him.
phoned-
That's his wife, isn't it? His
Girlfriend.
partner.
Well, she looks after it most of the time, but
Yeah, I was
he
going to
does
say.
he
yeah.
does go on it. But Sandra
Does he?
puts a load of stuff on there, all the
Sandra,
doggy
yeah.
stuff.
Mm.
All the
Mm,
dog
mm.
stuff is normally from Sandy.
Right.
I didn't see much of it.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I
I'll give
phoned
him
him
my
up,
regards.
I phoned him up and told him to change his password.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You just get
Micah,
Sandy to do that.
with the 3 greyhounds date, we'll have to have it. We'll put it up on the site, because the more the merrier down at the 3 greyhounds would be great. I mean, we had quite a few, didn't we, Fruity?
Yeah, quite a few.
Bobo.
Well, there must have been a dozen of us, wasn't there?
Yeah, I'd say about a dozen.
More than a dozen,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Well, it was a dozen, then all my nephews came, so there was
Yeah.
12,
The
13,
family
14, 15,
expanded.
probably 17 in here.
It
there
was
was-
a family affair, wasn't it? You know,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
then Liz turned up, and
In the
then
And
end.
Lizzie turned
Yeah.
up, yeah.
Well, there's
Yeah.
5 of us on here. Then there was
Ollie.
Munson, Ollie,
yeah,
Bacon,
yeah.
Peter Stevens.
Pete.
Stevens,
9.
Ollie.
No,
Paul
done Ollie.
yeah, I already said Ollie.
Mickey Munson.
Alan.
That's
Mickey
it.
Munson.
And then
Yeah.
you had my nephew James, my
Yeah,
nephew Chris,
That was at the end.
James's
Yeah.
girlfriend, now
Yeah.
wife,
Liz.
Lizzie.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was it.
It
yeah.
was.
So
it
we ended
was-
up in Chinatown. We'll do the same again.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gizzy didn't come, did he? Gizzy wasn't
No,
there.
no,
Mm.
no.
No.
And Steve Walker didn't come down.
No.
No, because that's why we decided not to do it in London for this last one.
So we should do, Dave, instead of staying in the pub all afternoon, we should do, say, 3 hours in the pub and then go for an early Chinatown
You need to eat.
banquet to eat,
Nobody ate all day.
and then people can go from there. Yeah, or stay
Yeah.
overnight or whatever.
Yeah, no, I think, but it was for a tester. I thought it was great. It was flipping great, because we just didn't know how it was going to go.
No.
you know, or
We
how
just
long
took over, didn't we?
It
was
did take over.
marvellous. It was-
But the locals
only
loved
reason
it.
the only reason James came in, he didn't even know we were in there.
He heard the
His office was
noise.
across the road, and he heard all the racket with Sweet Caroline, and he walked in, and we were there.
Didn't he know?
No, he didn't. Chris knew we were there, but
Right.
James didn't even know we were there.
Oh, that was
You could hear
even
us.
better, even better. Oh, great. You know, it was.
Wow.
Liz loved it. She really did.
Oh, that was
you know.
that was
You wanna
one of
see
the
some
spur of the
characters,
moment
Dave?
thing that just took off. Yeah?
Yeah. Oh,
And the whole pub joined in, didn't it? These
yes,
Yeah.
they
Oh,
people,
yeah.
random people coming in, looking at us, and then all of a sudden we're dancing with them, and
Yeah, it was,
carrying
yeah.
on, and
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. But what
And the staff
upset me,
loved it.
I mean, obviously I danced with you, Macca, I danced with you, Debbie, which is fine. But when I wanted to dance with Ollie, he declined. And that's what really, it hurt, it did hurt. I even
Hold on.
danced with Bobo's suitcase, I mean, it was great.
Oh, that's right.
no, Ollie,
It's called a
Ollie
knock-
didn't like
a
the
knockback.
song; it was too fast. Ollie wanted a slow number.
I know he did. I said, we're not having that now, but not now.
They might not have us back if they know who we are.
Oh, they'll have us
so,
back. What we spent that day, they'll open their eyes.
I remember us.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
it was a great time, and that this is what led us to Worcester. What a
Yeah.
wonderful time. God, it was great. Yeah.
Oh, Taffy's not on. Talking about Worcester.
Oh,
No,
Where's Taffy?
No, Taffy, apparently he's just gone on. He's gone on another tour, but we're not sure where. He sent a message
I
last
think he's
night.
heading south. I think he's going over to France and then heading south and then seeing where he's going. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, okay. This is the friend. This is the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so it's just going, throwing out the map. Let's go, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? That
Good,
sounds nice.
good way to do it. I love doing that.
I think he likes to do that. Sort of, he has a sort of plan, but it's something he doesn't keep to. He'll just go and just, he just head south. Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Good on him.
that's the good thing, because he's just got himself to
Exactly, to worry about.
consider. Yeah, looking after.
Yeah. That's
And
great. It's really
also
good.
you've got it as well. You've got that freedom.
Mm.
I know you've got your family, you've got your son and everything, but you can say, right, I'm just gonna,
Yeah, right.
which
Is it? No, it's a hairdryer.
is nice. And we love hearing all you and Taffy doing your report. I thought Bob, Blackpool Bob, that flipping,
Oh, that was great, wasn't it?
Oh,
The
Fabulous.
sailboats.
it
Fabulous.
was really good,
On the river.
really good.
I
Yeah,
didn't see
That
it.
was a nice boat that was that they were on.
Yeah.
yeah,
And they did quite a trip, didn't they?
yes, yeah.
I don't know if I can live on one full time though, but
No, I couldn't either. Yeah. But it's a
It'd
good.
make a good party boat, though.
it would, Al.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
Well,
a few
we did,
bevies on that one.
we did suggest that next year's little get together could have been on the Norfolk Broad.
Imagine it's all on the houseboats.
Oh,
It doesn't
Oh,
bear
no.
thinking about.
that
Doesn't.
would be,
When
oh,
Leggy
End up
did-
jumping off the
let-
side, Freddie.
Leggy did that, and they tied up against this mooring, this wall thing, and went in the pub and got pissed. And when they came out, the tide had gone down, and it was over on the wall.
He hasn't changed, has he, Dave? Leggy hasn't changed at
No.
all.
no. That was good. I hadn't seen him for so long. Must have been like 20 years. I saw him on the
Yeah.
Bilbao as a passenger one time, but yeah, it was
And
good.
Dave, with Paul Farwell, did I sail with him on the Oriana or the CP? I can't remember.
Oriana.
I know.
He was on Oriana. Then when the Oriana went, he went to the West Coast, and he either went on the PP or the IP, and I can't remember which he said.
Because he was going
But I
out
think-
with he was going out with oh, what's her name? PRS. She went barman. They're together for years.
Not Pete's
They're blank.
wife.
Hmm.
Wasn't
Don't you remember,
Pete-
Dave?
No,
Oh,
no.
I got a blank. I know her, but
Yeah, I think he said he left when Oriana went. He went to the West Coast. It was either IP or PP, but I think he also did a stint on the Royal.
right. Mhm.
Nice
I don't
guy,
think I don't think I worked in the same bar together, but
very
I can't
hospitable.
remember. Mm, mm.
Yeah, nice little pub, right opposite the railway station.
Yeah.
10 minutes walk down to the main drag. Well, not to the main drag. It's only a few minutes up to the Esplanade.
So how far is Weymouth from London?
Oh, about an hour and a half. Sort of.
No,
maybe.
No, it took me 2 3/4 hours by train.
Oh, bloody.
I've got it. He went out with Jill Zanelin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Alistair?
Yeah.
Jill, I forget her maiden name. She's now Zanelin.
Yeah, I can't remember if she was on there when I was on there.
I think
She was one of my PRSs.
because she was in the lookout, wasn't she?
She was in the lookout with me, yeah.
I can't remember what her maiden name was, but
No.
Jill.
Is she little?
Yeah, little.
Isn't she the one that arranged the get together at Bournemouth? Was that Jill Zanelin?
I have no
The
idea. Dave.
Canberra one, the Canberra reunion.
She's a
Am I getting
lovely,
mixed up?
lovely girl, though.
She had dark hair.
I've got photographs of her. You know her.
I'm
She was
friends
working
on
at the lookout.
Facebook with her.
Jill. I can't remember her
Well, I
name.
think I'm going to have to go shortly, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Those,
I-
those
Haven't
spuds,
yet.
those spuds will be dry by now. But
I
No,
know.
there ain't no spuds. I told you I need another mug of tea, and I need
You
maybe
having
bacon
chips?
sarnie.
I'm
8
doing my
o'clock, we're having
Uber.
a dinner.
doing the
I'm
Uber,
doing my
you're
Uber,
having
I'm
your dinner,
picking my
and
mate up.
Bobo, you're going for a nice walk.
I'll off for a walk too.
Good boy.
The
Yeah.
umbrella out.
We'll take Alfie out for a walk now as well.
Alfie.
So yeah,
Take out our Alfie as well.
we'll take
Oh,
yours
oh,
as well. Bring him over. We'll do
Now
two
make sure you got
Alfies.
a good bag.
It's gonna be a flipping big
You know,
one.
You know, it gets me. You pick up the poo, and then you think, oh yeah, you're tied up. Next thing, you go down the road and they do it again.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
And
Like
you've used the bag.
Yeah. But there's what's awful is that some people will bag them up and then hang them on a tree.
I never get
Yeah,
that.
no.
I don't know why they
I
do
don't
that.
honestly. It's
Why would you do that?
no idea. I just don't get it. Don't get it at all. You
Yeah.
know. And
Most people are pretty good though picking up now.
yeah,
yeah.
we're fine with it. You know,
Yeah.
well, I'm not. I wasn't the other day, but I am normally. Yeah.
Oh, the
God.
things we
Hey,
do.
right. Well, look, we'll wait till is Macca coming back in, so we can wait.
He's just gone to the bathroom. He shouldn't be too long.
Oh,
I
is
don't
he?
think.
Well, you say that. Has he got enough bags?
Not my problem.
It might be.
Oh no, here he comes.
He's coming. All right. Well, because we don't want to wave without him being there.
Oh, what's that?
Alfie, get that.
Hey, Ian, don't do that to him.
That's
Hey.
the other Alfie.
He got a fright when Ian ran down.
All right, Alfie.
Yeah, don't make him worse.
You're-
God.
You've got to understand.
Our,
Okay.
our Alfie's gone to have a look out by the patio door to see what dog's barking.
No, yeah.
Oh, Ian ran down. He got a
It's all right
fright. He
now.
must have been asleep.
Oh, okay.
It's all right now. It's licking me.
All right. Right. Look, now we're all back in. We're going to do a wave and we'll look forward to seeing each other. Well, hopefully, if you get any sleepless nights, come on in on a Sunday night as well.
Yeah, what time is it now? Because it was 6 o'clock here. Now it's 7.
What's
Right.
it?
We're still.
It'd be 7 o'clock here. 7.
Oh,
It's 5 o'clock in the morning your time, I think now, isn't it? 7
5
p.m. plus 10 hours. 7. Yeah.
17, 5. Yeah.
5
5
a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Ian gets up for any earlies.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't
Well,
think so.
just in case. But if not, you know where we'll be. All right.
Okay.
We're thinking
I'll
of
see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right. And Macca, be in touch anyway. All right.
Okay. All right.
Take
All
care.
good.
Take care.
All right.
See you.
See you. Bye. Bye.
Carry on.
Bye.
Bye for now. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.